Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy, Barnes & Noble, Boglin. Back at it again with a comic book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Justice Society of America Omnibus. This was one of the first omnibus I ever owned. Second one about. And I got it off of the recommendation of a comic book YouTuber I really like called Near Mint Condition. Person named Uncanny Omar calls himself, runs the channel. He said this is one of his most recommended ones for new readers, and I personally don't think his opinion was very good on that one. Because I bought it and I did not like it, and here are my reasons. It starts off with us hearing stories about the original members of the Justice Society of America, such as Sandman, Hourman, the Atom, Hawkman and Hawkgirl, stuff like that. And then once we learn about all the classic members, we're like, the story's like, now that you've fallen in love with all those characters, yeah, this isn't about any of them. It's actually about their replacements in the future, which are just basically less cool versions of them, if I'm being completely honest, because all the old timers I really liked, all the newcomers, not so much. Now, before I get onto the more things I didn't like about it, let me just say that classic Hourman is one of the funniest concepts for a superhero I've ever heard. His power is literally Papa Perky go retarded. He invented a drug that makes you stronger for only 1 hour, and it has like highly addictive opioids in it. It's the funniest shit ever. However, the reason I didn't like this is not just because I didn't get to hear more about the characters that I grew to like in the first 10 issues. Another aspect of it was it felt very disjointed. The story, it felt like there were missing issues in this or something, because none of this felt like it connected between the arcs very well. And also, none of these characters are that menacing. None of the villains are very menacing. None of the heroes are very menacing. Everything just feels like a B-plot. These guys feel like they were invented to be sidekicks. All these bros feels like sidekicks. Except Hawkman and Hawkwoman. They're pretty cool. But everyone else feels like a sidekick bro. Like the new Sandman is like a more mid version of the regular Sandman. His powers aren't even similar. They gotta stop calling him that, bro. It's cringe. And bro, some of these villains, Johnny Sorrow. What is your name, bro? Johnny Sorrow, are you serious right now? He's literally just a guy that is so ugly that if you see him, you die. Like, bro, this is the personification of stupid shit from the golden age of comics, okay? If you like that, then you'll like this. But and it's modern age too. It doesn't even make any sense. None of the characters are that cool. The only Atom Smasher is decent. The new Hourman, I mean, he's kind of cool too. Not nearly as funny as Papa Perky go retarded. The new Starman barely gets any screen time. Well, not a screen, but Stargirl is just a less cool version of Starman. OG Green Lantern's kind of cool, I guess, but then again, you know, like half these guys are lame. Like Wildcat, bro, is mid. Okay, so this is spoilers, but there's a part where their base gets invaded by these villains led by Johnny Sorrow, just the ugly retard that's so ugly that if you see him, you die. So he has to wear a mask. Like, bro, that's so stupid. But past that, their base gets invaded. Wildcat's the only one that's there. And this dude is just a guy in a skin-tight spandex suit that's an ex-wrestler that's like 60 years old. That's it. And he gets his ass beat. He gets his ass beat by like everyone, bro. He's getting his bones broken left and right because he's just an old-ass dude that's kind of buff and knows how to fight. Everyone else is out getting like ice cream or something. I don't really remember why they were not there, but bro, it's just mid. This whole thing's mid. It feels like Golden Age bullshit, but it's not acceptable because it's not from the Golden Age. It's disjointed. None of the characters are very likable except Hawkman. He's sick. And they get rid of Hourman in like the very beginning, which is mid. Very cringe. So yeah, Uncanny Omar, if you're watching this, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't, I didn't hate it, Like, I know I've been ragging on it this whole video. Like, I enjoyed it, but then again, I had nothing more to do when I read this because I was on a road trip and I brought it with me. Whenever I was doing a road trip in an RV through like the Western U.S. It was pretty sick, by the way, but it was just okay. Like, I felt very disjointed. The connection between the arcs were not very good, and it felt like I was missing like tie-ins that I was supposed to know every time, and I don't know. It just felt disjointed. It felt like I was missing knowledge that I needed to know. I'm not gonna reread this to bring up any specific examples because that would take me like 3 hours, but yeah, mid. I give it like a 4 out of 10. That's my JSA review. See ya.